The other day, the Bombers pitchers got their first workout of the season. Here is some before and after videos of their mechanics development. First up is Noah. This is how he threw on his own before any coaching. This was his mechanics when he finished the session. We worked on pitching from the windup, loading more into his backside and closing his front side more before exploding down the mound. In this side-by-side, you can see his front side knee and elbow closing more before he starts down the mound. Excellent work, Noah. Next up is Jay Sion. This is his first pitch prior to any instruction. Here is what he looked like at the end of his pitching lesson. Just like Noah, he too worked on pitching from the windup and loading more into his backside. We can see in the side-by-side just how much more he's able to load prior to exploding down the mound. Jay Sion is already showing drastic improvement over the fall season. The coaches are super excited to see how he's going to pitch this year. Keep up the hard work, Jay Sion. Here is Holden. This is how he started his first pitches before any coaching. Holden is playing up a year and keeping pace with the older kids. After we worked on the proper starting position for a windup, this is how Holden finished his pitching lesson. Holden is working on closing his front side and driving down the mound, leading with his hips. Way to go, Holden. Keep up the hard work. This is Nicholas. Unfortunately, the video of his pitches prior to coaching are not available, but let's evaluate how we finished the session. Currently, Nicholas does a great job with his mechanics, which will allow us to focus solely on accuracy and game situations. Let's look at a few of his attributes which will help him throughout the season. Check out this minor detail of how he first incorrectly places his foot away from the pitching rubber. However, he recognizes it, and mid-win-up makes the adjustment to correct the problem. The coaches really enjoy watching him drive, his lead hip to the glove and the rest of his body opening up at the appropriate time. This is Henry, and this is how Henry pitched before any coaching. After we corrected the steps of his windup, we noticed he was releasing the ball with his fingers underneath the baseball, providing him a slider-like spin, but with no action. He also at times had his fingers inappropriately placed on the baseball and even curled his fingers at times. This is how Henry finished with his hand placement now over top of the baseball. He was able to be more consistent with hitting the lower outside corner of the strike zone. Let's go, Henry! These boys had a great session, and we are looking forward to the 2024 season. Let's go, Bombers!